Hey, we are at the point of our cell parts unit where we got one batch of cell parts left. And I have these labeled as plant cells only. Little misleading there. Okay, it's not, they're found in other cells as well. Maybe a better thing would be not found in animal cells. So the parts we're going to go through today are not found in human cells whatsoever. All right, and the first one would be chloroplasts. It'd be great if we had chloroplasts. We wouldn't have to eat as much because we could absorb sunlight and create our own energy through that. Because that's exactly what plants use them for. All right, so we got pictures of them on the right, those little green disc-shaped organelles. And then they're going to be the part of the plant that's responsible for turning sunlight into sugar. All right. If we were in person right now, we'd be looking at some plant cells like the ones you see on the right, and then some plant cells from onions. And onions wouldn't have any chloroplast in there because onions are underground and they're not the part of the plant that goes through photosynthesis. So these would be found in leaves of plants that are going through photosynthesis. We'll have a whole couple days on photosynthesis at a later time. But for now, you need to know they happen in the chloroplast, and that is for the most part, a plant thing. Some algae that do that too. Inside those chloroplasts is the next part. Whoop, too fast. Is the next part, and those would be that would be chlorophyll. All right, it's the pigment that's found in there, and it's responsible for giving plants their green color. Most plants, not all plants, have that green chlorophyll, but most of the ones that we're familiar with do. With the significance of this, you notice it in the falls, especially in the Midwest, when the leaves are turning colors. That is because all of the deciduous trees are draining the chlorophyll from their chloroplast and about ready to go dormant for the winter time. Okay, so what you're seeing right now is the actual color of the leaf when it doesn't have chlorophyll in there. And it's going to play a role in photosynthesis as well. But for now, we just need to know that it is the pigment inside chloroplast. The third one, and this is one that is definitely found in other organisms. Down at the bottom, I have it's found in bacteria. And this would be a cell wall. Okay, so plant cells have a cell membrane and a cell wall, and it's going to serves two purposes for them. One, plants don't have bones, they don't have a skeleton like you and I do. Instead, every single cell has this rigid cell wall to give it structure. Okay, for us, we have squishy cells. I got a fly buzzing around me. We have squishy cells, and so we have a skeleton that helps give us structure. Plants not the same. Okay, every single cell is structured. It makes it tough for them to move, but it makes them, an oak tree is much more stable than a human being is. And the other benefit of this is it allows them to retain more water. Your cell membrane, we're going to find out next unit, is very porous, and water is not retained well in them. Whereas plants, with their central vacuole and a cell membrane, they can hold on to water for weeks at a time because they can't get up and go drink somewhere else. Right? And like I said, they're also found in bacteria. That is actually it. Just those three parts are some unique things that we see in cells that are not human cells. All right, and that is going to end our three parts of cell parts and their functions there.